Hey everybody, it's Queen of Light 1111. Happy Friday. Hope you're all doing great. Just coming in with an energy check-in for all of you. So I'm doing something a little different. What we're going to look at is what the main theme of what divine feminine is feeling towards masculine. Same for masculine's energy. We're also going to look at the connection, and we're going to look at where the connection is potentially headed. This is just based on the energy of today, okay? This is the potential future energies based on the energy of today. So if you are looking at this and you're going to hold on to the future energy, don't hold on to the future energy. I was just curious to see what this potential evolution may look like in the connection because of the cards that came up in the current energy. For those of you who have been with me for a long time, you're going to see some of my older decks resurface. I was just guided to use some of my decks that I used to use when I started the channel. Any and all decks are available on my Amazon storefront. The description box for this video has the link. And a couple of announcements, okay? Well, first of all, my Akashic Records is on sale only through today, okay? So if you are interested in booking the Akashic Records reading and understanding more about your soul contract with another, that reading is on sale through today, okay? Now, there are two new services that I'm offering, and these are astrology based, okay? So the first new service that I'm offering is your annual personal forecast. And in this session, we look at your core personality, how you present yourself in the world, or how you are meant to present yourself in the world. And then we look at your year, okay? How your annual forecast for the age that you are in or any age that you select. And we will look at how the planets are influencing or, affecting you at that time. And through this reading, we will be able to see what type of lessons you might be going through or be experiencing. It could include your interpersonal relationships and love relationships. It could highlight career. It could highlight family, relocation. But this is definitely your own personal annual forecast. So if you're interested in booking that session, go to my website. The second new service, astrology-based service that I'm offering is a relationship compatibility reading. I love this reading. I've done this for many, many people. I just haven't ever done that as part of this business, but I have done this for many, many people, and it is so accurate in how one relates to the other. And so you can do this for friendships, you could do this for relationships, you could do this for family relationships. It's totally up to you. But this relationship compatibility astrology reading is an awesome reading where we look at how you perceive the connection with another person. How are they affecting you? What are you doing in their lives? What is the lesson that you are teaching them? Is this potentially a past life connection? And then we will also see, because we'll do a side by side, how they perceive you. What are you teaching them? How are you helping them? It's a great session. I really love doing this reading. I can't believe I haven't offered it before. So if you are interested, I have put this up on my website at an introductory price at queenoflight1111.com, and it's called the Relationship Compatibility Reading. So let's go ahead and get started with this reading, okay? And don't forget, like, subscribe, comment. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment to the King of Shadows 1111 channel as well, okay? And thank you all so much for your support, for being here, and for allowing me to be a part of your journey. Bottom of the deck energy, we have from the In-Between Tarot, the Nine of Pentacles. So I love to use the In-Between Tarot when I'm really looking at what stage the masculine, feminine, or whatever stage the energy is in, okay? So they are both in the Nine of Pentacles energy, headed in to the Ten of Pentacles. So when this card comes in, right, so we know Nine of Pentacles is about independence, it's about being self-sufficient, it's about being abundant, and then the Ten of Pentacles is that culmination, everything coming together. So with this bottom of of the deck for masculine, feminine, the connection, where it's headed, things are really starting to come together. So in this in-between stage, this is that preparation and celebration of your achievements while you have both been apart. Okay, so you've been doing your work, masculine's been doing his work, and we are now preparing to potentially come together to celebrate this beautiful energy of all of the work that we have done. So how does this come out for divine feminine? Okay, well, we have the 7 of Pentacles, we have the 2 of Swords, we have the Still card, and the New Beginning. So the way this energy really comes out for divine feminine is that she's been working really hard on herself. Okay, she's been working hard on her healing, her independence, her abundance. She's been working hard on her journey, and so right now she just feels like things are at a pause. She doesn't know where things are going to go with divine masculine, and that's giving her some mental conflict because things just really feel very still at this time around any new beginning. So she's in this energy of, you know what, I'm just kind of sitting in it, gestating in it, just assessing it, because there's no movement. Things are very, very still. I don't know if things have developed yet around us coming back together and having a new beginning. Okay, I would say that probably 100% of the divine feminines may be feeling like that are watching this reading. Like you kind of on the inside know something's up, but it's not manifesting, right? You're not seeing it in your reality. So what about for divine masculine? What is this 9 of Pentacles energy? Well, he's been working a lot on his emotions, okay? He's King of Cups energy, King of Cauldrons. So he's in this energy of really working on his independence, working on his own abundance. He's in this energy of, you know, working with others even to be self-sufficient. And we have the 7 of Swords that clarifies this. So he has really been working on how he has emotionally deceived himself, how he has emotionally deceived himself, how he has deceived others. He is really looking at his self-sabotaging behavior. So with this energy, he sees how he has emotionally betrayed other people and himself, and things are starting to develop. I'm telling you, if you're a member, then you know that I have been saying by the end of the month, by the next full moon, there is going to be some significant change and movement, and here we have within a few weeks. So the situation or event in question will develop or unfold in a matter of weeks. So there is something that he's hiding, and then we get the Moon card. You can't make this up. You can't make it up. There is this energy of sensitivity. There's this energy of tenderness. There's the energy of him tapping into his intuition because he's seeing how he has been deceptive. He is seeing himself for who he really is. He's been really working on this energy with other people, you know, with other, situations. So he's been focused on this learning. He's been focused on this success of his emotions, but he is seeing how he has deceived himself and others. He's been doing a lot of introspection. So now what about the connection? Well, the connection, you know what? I'm going to save it. Stand by. We'll come back to this. I'm going to keep it here. Let's go ahead and take a look at masculine and feminine's energies. Divine feminine's energy towards masculine. She's got the 2 of Pentacles headed into the 3 of Pentacles. So with this energy, you know, the 2 of Pentacles is typically about balancing. Sometimes it's about imbalance. The 3 of Pentacles is typically this energy of growth and development and teamwork and working with other people. So she's in this energy of, you know, she's been balancing herself out. There's been an imbalance with masculine, and she's now preparing to perhaps partner with masculine. She knows something's coming. So there is a little bit of preparation that may be going on. You know, maybe she's doing some final housekeeping and house cleaning within herself. Maybe she's preparing her home. Maybe she's preparing herself spiritually, mentally, you know, things that she's decluttering. I do feel like there is an energy of planning and preparation that is happening. And what she's doing as part of this planning and preparation is she's really looking at does she want to get involved with him again? So before she makes the decision and says, yes, I'm going to head into the Three of Pentacles, she's really doing some research, meaning within herself, introspecting, looking at masculine, using her intuition to look at masculine, really searching to see, does she want to do this again? She doesn't want to jump blindly into a decision because there has been this past, this sadness that has manifested over and over again in this connection, and she wants to leave it behind. She wants to break free of the past. So she is very much in this energy where she has this new hope. She has this vision. She has new perspective. But in the present, she doesn't want to be a fool because of what has been happening in the past or what has happened in the past and bring the same thing in to her future. What about divine masculine's energy towards feminine? Look at this Magician card headed into the High Priestess. So this is very interesting. And I'll tell you right now, spoiler alert, he has all major arcana on his side. He's got Magician, he's got the Star, and he's got Temperance. So the masculine has been doing a significant amount of introspection and healing. So let's talk about this card here. Divine masculine's energy towards his feminine. So the magician's all about mastery, manifestation, creation, right? Someone who's mastered his emotions. We saw that with the King of Cups. His pentacles, right? His stability, his dependability, his swords, his thoughts, right? His logic, his wisdom. And then also the wands, which is his passion and desire. High Priestess is all about the goddess energy, divine feminine energy, and also intuition. So in this energy, his energy towards his feminine is that he's not taking action right now. He's holding the cup. He's looking at the cup. He's putting his tools down. He's putting the sword down. He's putting the wand down. He's putting the pentacle down, but he's holding the cup. And guess what? Remember, we had the King of Cups for him at the bottom of the deck. So he's putting all of those action items down and he's looking inwards. And as he looks inward, he's looking to the next stage, which is the High Priestess. And it's this energy of really looking at this connection with his feminine within him. When he looks at himself, he's going within, right? When he goes within, he sees the mirror of his feminine and he's seeing how connected she is to this lifetime for him. And so as he looks within, he is healing, he is cleansing, he is coming into alignment for healing, for harmony, and potential reconciliation with feminine. There's this energy that he is healing the past. He is healing his worries. He's healing his inner child wounds. And he knows that before any new beginning happens, he has to complete this energy and accept responsibility from the past or of the past. So right now there is an integration happening. And so for feminine, if it feels like, this isn't going anywhere right now, it's because he's gone within to look at you. He's gone within to look at himself. He's gone within to cleanse himself first, before he comes forward and takes responsibility. So now let's go ahead and take a look at the connection and where it's headed. So remember, we have this bottom of the deck of this energy, I put it here, of this independence and this success, right? And about this potentially coming together. So the bottom of the deck, what we have here for the current state of the connection, the bottom of the deck, we have the Moon card. So there's this energy, right? 9 of Pentacles, which I said, which is about independence and abundance and then coming together to culminate that and bring success from our hard work. There's a lot of fears. There's some fears like, you know what? I've done a lot of hard work here. I've done a lot of work. There's some fear. There's fear about these wishes. There's fear about wish fulfillment. There's fear that this wish will never come true. And so we're really in this energy of focusing on our transition out of these fears, out of these uncertainties, right? It's this energy of connecting to our higher selves, connecting to our higher wisdom to say, you know what? I did this work for me. I'm in this journey for me. And yes, there are some fears. Things are uncertain. I feel like my wishes are being hidden, but you have to connect and you have to rise above that energy. Gonna save the future energy bottom of the deck until I get to the next part. So what is the energy of the connection today? We have the energy of the Seven of Cups headed into the Eight of Cups. So when this card comes out, you know, Seven of Cups is all about all these choices and options, right? Disillusion, fantasy. The Eight of Cups is walking away. It's loss, it's movement. But this in-between stage, you see how the light, there's something that's being shined. This card is about realization and it's about waking up. So this card shows the moment that you're escaping this energy of illusion, right? And and eventually walking away from our illusions, walking away from what is hurting us. But this in-between stage shows that wake-up call. There is a jolt, there is a wake-up call, right? There's been confusion and uncertainty for both of not knowing what to do next. And often these next moves are already set in stone based on previous choices that we've made, but it's important that we just move with those choices now, flow with that predestined energy now. So both masculine and feminine are in this energy of waking up, in the energy of realization. Feminine's like, I don't want this past again. I want to break free. I've learned a hell of a lot. Masculine's in this energy of mastery and cleansing and healing his inner child wounds, coming into his own integration before, he decides to accept responsibility with feminine. And in the connection, it's showing this. It's showing all of these illusions, all of these fantasies, all these choices, all these options. We're waking up to what the reality is of the situation right now. There has been this mental conflict and this self-entrapment that is now done. We are no longer trapped. We are no longer victims. We are burning that cage. We are in this energy of no longer being silenced, no longer playing mind games, no longer in the status quo. We are ready to move on. We are ready to move to the next phase of this journey with the people that are meant to be in it. So where is the connection headed? So remember, we have this energy of independence. We have this energy of coming together after we've learned. And what do we have? Where's the energy headed for the connection? A new beginning. A new beginning is coming. What's this new beginning? Reunion. Six of Cups. You can't make this up. We're headed into a reunion. We're seeing clearly now. We're looking at our mirror. Masculine's looking at feminine. Feminine's looking at masculine. And now, because we are aware and this ego has died or is dying, we're ready to solve our problems. We're curious. We're ready to ask questions. We're ready to talk. We're ready to solve problems. You can't make that up. So where is the connection headed? We know it's headed to a new cycle, Ace of Wands, into reunion. Where it's headed, Hanged Man, headed into the Death card. You cannot make this up. So this is this energy of, Hanged Man is about that suspension. It's that reflection. It's about new perspective. Death is that transformation. It's beginning and endings. But in this energy here, in between stage, it is the release of ego. It's the release of the things that made us make poor decisions because we were tapping into our wounds, tapping into our insecurities, tapping into our ego. So when this in-between card presents itself, okay, we feel that we've gone from a period of stillness, right? Remember, feminine, Seven of Pentacles, things aren't moving, nothing's happening. This period of stillness and uncertainty. Remember the Moon card for where we are in the connection, uncertain, fears. Now we're moving into a cleansing process, a change process. The weight is being lifted from our shoulders, and it has taken a hell of a long time to be lifted. Now there is a clear vision of what is going to happen going forward. Yes, things were painful. Yes, there were complications, but now there's closure. right? There's this energy that we're finally giving into what we're supposed to. We're allowing ourselves to flow with our universe. We're allowing ourselves to greet our fate. So with this release of the ego, Seven of Swords. Where do we get Seven of Swords? Bottom of the deck for masculine. When the ego's released, look at this. Do you see this trickster is stepping in to this trap? This is the energy where we're releasing our deception. We're releasing our deception. We're releasing our ego. We're releasing our self-sabotage. We are releasing the deception of our union. Where is it headed? There's a lot of unresolved issues. There's these unresolved issues because there has been deception. There have been secrets. It's time. It's time for the next phase. It's time to move into the next phase of this union. And it's time to now grow and evolve. And it's time to ground. So what is happening? What is coming for this connection is this massive ego death, the death of self-sabotage and deception of the union, and this energy of finally releasing the baggage, releasing these burdens, and evolving into a more stable connection that is prepared to come together for sacred union. When we release the ego, we're ready to work together with our mirror. We're ready to work together with our twin flame. It is the ego, and it is our self-sabotage, and it is our wounds, and it is our past life crap that has kept us from working together. But independently, we have done so much work on this, and this is why now we're feeling this completion and this freedom from our own crap, and now we can work together and evolve and ground and potentially come into that sacred union with each other to culminate into that 10 of Pentacles, ground that union into the 3D. I hope this made sense. If you want to book your own personal reading, coaching session, or healing session, go to queenoflight1111.com. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.